Hey guys, it's Jennifer R. for Talk to Me Tuesday on August 9th, 2022. I didn't post last week. I think I had worked on quite a bit. I don't know, I didn't have time for a video and other stuff going on. So what I've been working on in the past week or two have been, again, more Linus tops. This is one of them. I had, I don't think I showed this last time, but maybe I did. I think I did it after that though. But I had extra blocks from Fantastic Beast, and then Abby sent me some of these. Hers are up there, down here. And then I had, I know it's not Fantastic Beast, but I had fabric, more Potter fabric. And so I threw that together for a Linus top. I did, I think, 2 more snowmen. The person that sent me a lot of blocks, there's a lot of snowmen in there, which when it's like a bazillion degrees out, it's okay to think about snow, even though I hate snow. Added to some jelly roll races that she had sent that were just too small. Yeah, and then now I have to start picking through more blocks and seeing what else is there. Whoops, my drawer. And then I worked on my Storm at Sea, little blocks, little tiny blocks. They're really very slow. I feel like if I did a bigger one, it wouldn't be this slow, but because they're so small and I'm paper piecing them because they're so small, yeah, it's really slow. Trying to think what else. I did some long arming. If you follow Fandom and Stitches, Laura Shapfield did a We Women quilts, and I got to quilt that over the weekend. She's put it up on her social media. If you haven't seen it, it's so awesome. It was a fun one to do. It was really, really well done on her part. But she always does really, if you ever watch her social media, she does just great attention to detail in the quilts and fabrics she picks and other stuff for her different quilts. If you're not familiar, she did the Office quilt along. She designed the Friends quilt along that's starting, I think, next week. And I quilt a lot of her stuff, and it's always a delight to quilt it because they're always so thoughtful in how she puts them together, and I always enjoy looking at what she did with each and every little block on there. It's just, they're never just thrown together. So I did that over the weekend, and I went to my quilt bee on Saturday. There's 2 ones I go to. One is Saturday, and they only meet once a month. And then if it's like 4th of July, things like that, they're closed because it's the first Saturday of the month. And I brought with me a project for another bee, which was to make this travel case. And I pulled everything out, started to go, and my machine was broken. My normal machine. So I had 2 machines in the shop because I was having them evaluated for trade-in. So I brought my main machine, which is not this. And I started to sew, and it started to make this horrible noise. And I was like, what on earth is that? Slowed down, pulled everything out, started looking, started to go again. Here it goes again. And I realized that the case had cracked, and it had cracked right near the bobbin. So the screw that holds the case in near the bobbin case, the molded plastic that holds that in had broken off, and so every time the bobbin went around, the whole case was pushing out. And so needless to say, I was glad I brought handwork because I packed up my machine and couldn't use it. I picked up the other 2 machines. The place I brought them in, I was getting a little annoyed with them anyway. They had the machines for several weeks, and they kept telling me they'd been inspected already, but were pending the shop owner's decision about whether they were trading them in or how much. And once that broke, I just went and picked them up. They still wouldn't give me a price, and I was like, you know what, I one machine's not working, and like at this point, you can definitely give me a price if you know, when she's ready to give it, but they will not give me a price unless I leave the machines there until she's ready to decide. So I just picked them up and was like, if I get something new, I will do it with someone else, or do it, you know, sell these separately. But so I brought them home. The machine that broke is my 440. I had my mother-in-law's 440, and I had my mother-in-law's 640. So I obviously put my mother-in-law's 440 into my thing. My 640, it's frustrating. I mean, 440 is frustrating because the case is the problem. Everything else in the machine is great. So I don't know if those are replaceable. I'm going to look into that a little bit. And then the 640, I got to look at it. So when I picked up the machines, they said there was a bunch of things wrong with both machines. But when I go home and use them, none of the things they're listing as wrong, were wrong. So, and then one of them, they said I had it cleaned and serviced, and I've used it twice since then, and they said it was long overdue for cleaning and servicing. So the whole thing felt sketchy. And I felt like they were just racking up reasons to give you less, which they're a business. I don't, if they want to give me less, that's fine. I am probably more offended with what I see as the made up reasons for it, because I haven't actually had, matter of fact, one of the things they said was terrible tension issues. And then on one of the machines, and then the sample they stitch out has like perfect tension on it. So I have no idea what that was about with them. But it just gave me kind of an overall gross feeling for wanting to do business with them. Anyway, so bummed out about the one machine. Very thankful to have other options that are equally as good. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as if I'm going to even bother getting a new one, if I'm just going to figure this stuff out. I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of a new one, but I don't actually need one. So if there's no value in trading in, I'm not sure I want to just go buy a new one for the sake of doing it. And I might, if I do buy one, what I might consider is a less expensive, small machine for when I go, because I do think lugging the Berninas around to go, to be is pretty heavy, and that might be why I cracked, like lugging them around all the time. I don't lug that. The one that cracked, I don't lug around a lot, but I had in the past. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was my week. This is running really long. Sorry to keep rambling on. I hope you guys are doing really well. I look forward to seeing your videos, and we will see you later, guys. Bye.